The far north of our network supplies customers from Puhoi North all the way up to Mangawhai, from Te Pura East across to Kaua Island. The continued growth in this area means that our existing 33 kV lines are soon to reach capacity. As a result, we're installing a cable that will provide additional resilience for future growth. One of the challenges that we do have operationally is that the lines are constructed over rough terrain, often on private land, and hard to access for repairs and maintenance. This is a distance of approximately 22 kilometres.
We're currently working on a project between Warkworth and Wellsford up in Northland above Auckland. It's a 33 kV reinforcement project where they're undergrounding the old system, which was previously overhead line, to make it more reliable. The terrain up here, it's obviously working through the Dome Valley, and they get obviously adverse weather conditions. I know they've had previous faults due to weather conditions, slips, etc. The cables run up the side of Highway 1 are more accessible if there is an issue. The traffic management, they go out and close Highway 1 for us and put stop-goes in to minimise the traffic flow because we've got one lane out. This is why we're doing the project during the night. It's to minimise the disruption with the traffic. Obviously being on a busy highway between Whangarei and Auckland. We're now installing section 16. We pulled the first cable last night and we're pulling the second one tonight of the three. So there's 3 cables in each section. It's 895 metres this section. So there's a winch set up at one point and a cable drum on the back of the truck. They install the pipes previous for us arriving, then at each end from point A to B, they excavate a joint bay. So that gives us an access point where we can then introduce the cable at one end and haul it through the previously laid pipes to the other end. The project's over 16 kilometres long with intermediate joint bays ranging between about 860 metres and 1,040 metres. So at each joint position we'll have an excavation in the road where the jointer then basically phases the 3 cables together, which is your red, yellow and blue. So he proves them through, then joins them together at intermediate points, and that'll give us a connection from Warkworth all the way through to Wellsford.
Changes to the urban boundary are expected to open up land for commercial and residential expansion. The completion of the new highway means that access to this area is much easier and is expected to increase the customer numbers in this area from approximately 16,000 customers to around about 25,000 customers in the space of 30 years. As part of Vector's work to make this area's power supply more resilient, we have also installed battery electric storage systems, known as BESS, both at Snells Beach and Warkworth South.
Working at night's been interesting. All the weather conditions has been testing at times, I would say, but it's very rewarding at the end, you know, because it's nice to see that you're leaving a little bit of something behind once the cable's installed. It's going to be good for the people of this area, you know.